Heyo, Nico. Nick, are you with me? Get started here in just a minute. You're watching this on VOD, just getting everything set up here, making sure everything's going the way that it should before we get going. I don't want to get started if we're not fully ready here. So give us a minute. Thank you for your patience, or move forward a couple minutes in the VOD. But you should watch every minute, because there's always something for you guys here at Team Llama Games. Well, I'll go ahead and get everything set up here. Kind of what we're doing. If you missed, if you're just joining in and you missed yesterday's stream, yesterday's VOD, you should really go back and watch that. We actually built our ship, got into orbit, learned some things from the lovely viewers out there. Learned a few things, and we are currently in a pretty tight orbit around the moon, and now we're going to go ahead and make our final descent into the moon. We're going to go ahead and bring in our orbit to land somewhere on the light side. We definitely want to be on our light side. Landing in the dark without lights, which I failed to put on, makes it very difficult to land. But we'll make sure that we don't have that problem. As you can see here, this guy right here on our blue line is our named by our viewer Nico, the beefy space boy. Yeah, boy. We've got a couple of stranded Kerbals here. We've got our Luda lander, which is a tribute to our friends over at GiantBomb.com, and then we've got our ship here for Valentine, one of our Kerbal nuts that unfortunately did not make it and lost her life valiantly for Llamanautics. So that's our setup here. And so we'll go ahead and get started here in just a moment. Like I said, I'm getting set up here, waiting on my helper to get logged in. So give me just one more minute or two, and we'll get started. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and get started here. And get going. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to, so we can land on the light side, I'm going to go ahead and set up another maneuver for somewhere around, probably about right here, so I can make sure to land. So let's add that maneuver. Go ahead and bring ourselves out a little bit so we can see better. And nope, wrong way. Okay. Alright, so we want to probably land somewhere around there. It's a little hard to tell, but it's going to be a very, very, very small, minuscule burn. We won't have to use much in terms of fuel to do that, which is good because we're starting to get a little bit low on fuel. I feel like I think we're gonna have enough to get out of here, but we'll just have to see. So we've made our thing here, and I'm gonna leave my fuel up. I want to make sure that we're knowing what that is at all times. So we're gonna go ahead and do our warp. We're going to want to get into our maneuver as well, so we can just immediately go when it's time. And this is, like I said, this is the smallest of the small burns. So we're going to wait until we're right on it, and we're going to go ahead and use this as our way to line up instead of the lines, since it's such a small burn. And we'll go ahead and we'll wait till our time to get to the node is less than 5 seconds. In fact, we could probably go even right on. And then we'll bring her in. We're going to have to hit retro and definitely slow down because we are going quite fast. Alright, so we're down to 15 seconds left in this burn. Harrison, nuh-uh. Do not turn my Xbox off. Go in the other room, please. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Alright. Quickie. Just a quick burn. And as you can see, our orbit has disappeared. And we are landing. So we're gonna switch to the surface speed here. We're going pretty fast. Let's return to our view here. And we're gonna go ahead now and put our ship in the direction of our retro, because we're gonna be firing away from the direction that we're going, or I guess into, away from the direction we're going to slow us down. We've got a pretty good amount of time to go. We're still up well above 20,000 feet. I'm gonna say that once we get under 5,000, then we will begin to burn to lower our speed, and hopefully, if it all goes well, we'll land with enough fuel to get back to Kerbal. We'll go here in just a moment. I'm gonna pause it here. I got a message I need to look at real quick. Okay, good. Good to hear, Nicholas. Good to hear. Okay. Nick, to just get you up to speed real quick, of the things that you missed when you left yesterday. I believe that you left yesterday as we were bringing our orbit outwards to release us from the gravitational pull of the home planet. And so what you missed from then was us being grabbed by the moon, its gravitational pull, and then we burned retrograde to bring us into an orbit around the moon, which I can now show you. Which we did that, and then since then, today, I have brought that orbit in, and as you can see by the blue line, hopefully you can see that, the blue line now intersects with the planet, and right around here is where we're going to aim, and try to land this thing. As you can see right here, we've got some, it looks like we got some heavy crater and incline action here. We're gonna try. Hopefully, we'll be able to avoid that, because as we slow down, this line will start to come in towards this way. I hope not. I'd really like to not do that, because this has been the best that I've done getting out here for sure. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I know, right? It's like a NASCAR. Everybody loves a good car crash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut our line here in the middle and do a warp. So we can kind of speed this along just a little bit. And so now we're now under 10,000 meters. And we are hauling ass right now. We are going over 550 meters per second, which is really fast. So what we'll do is, as we get in to less than probably around 6,000, around 6,000 meters is when we're gonna go ahead and start burning to slow ourselves down. I think coming up is that crater, Hopefully we can get over the crater. We'll see. You know, I think... Ooh, I don't like this. I'm gonna go ahead and start burning, because I'd really like to not be in the crater. Well, it says I'm gonna clear the crater. Barely. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out our gear. I want to make sure we're all set to go. I'm really not liking this ridge here. I think we're gonna barely clear that ridge. We might be okay. We'll see. This is the part I've only done a couple times, so it is new. Okay. I'm now starting to like where this is going. Oh yeah, we're getting over the ridge. Alright, this is going okay then. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start. Get that speed down. And I'm at full thrust, full throttle. Using a lot of fuel, but that's okay. Okay. Now that we've slowed down, now we'll start to head more vertical than horizontal. And it looks like we're gonna have some flat ground here. And this is good. We're picking up just a little bit of speed because we've got our throttle off, but this is okay. I don't want to burn too hot because we got to get back. All right. I think it's time. Okay. Hopefully we'll start to see our shadow here. Up, there's our shadow. And we want to try to land under 5 meters per second, if possible. Thank you, sir. Okay, we're bouncing. It's okay. It's okay. Oh no! Oh no! Well, this is just gonna have to happen. Dang it! Don't blow up! Yep, we were on a slight incline there. Well, okay. Well, unfortunately, we are stuck like this. I don't know of a way to... Yeah, I don't know how to... I don't think I can... I don't know if I have a way that I can get the ship to upright itself. Especially since we're on that decline. If I was facing that way, I might be able to. And I don't want to. This seems like a really bad idea. This seems really stupid. At least try to get to flat ground, so maybe. And I unlocked an achievement. This is fine. Everything's fine. It's not great. Nick, I know what you're thinking of. To be honest, I really don't know what my end game is here. If I go too fast, it'll blow up my ship. All right. So, yeah. See, this is a fairly small crater. I mean, the only thing I guess that actually does matter is the idea of, oh, let's not kill this guy. But, you know. So, let's see if I can do some maneuvering here. Let's... I mean... No. I mean, the thing is I could leave him and then I could rescue him with another mission. Yeah, no, we can leave him here and we can always rescue him. You know what we can do though? We can get this little dude out. He'll survive forever. This isn't Mission to Mars. Look at that guy. He's so pumped. No, it's not that much of a simulation. Look at that guy. He's so happy. I mean, while we're here, Ryan, you're not Ryan. You're absolutely not Ryan. That guy sucks. You know what we could do, Nick, is... Alright. Let's put him right here. Go ahead and put that away. We don't need that. We'll, plant a little flag. Okay. What should we name this site? Nick, I'll leave it up to you. I mean, you've already done good with the name of our ship. I really like the name of the ship. So you got good names. I mean, that's definitely a bunch of letters right in a row. Alright. Caca. Poo-poo. Pee. Pee. Phil. Alright. I can't see what our what's our guy's name here? Gerbart. His name's Gerbart. So I'm gonna put the plaque text as Steve's a good name. Gerbart. We'll go Gerbart the Stranded. Sure, that sounds alright. Except look at that guy. We'll stand right here. And there's the screenshot for the VOD. Do you now, Nick? It is. Okay. So Gerbart is stuck. And that's unfortunate. It happens, but he's stuck. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'll put come on, get on there. Get on there. Well, I'd like to get up on the... Yeah, actually, that's what I was about to say, is that we'll go back to the space center. We'll go back to the space center, and then we will go ahead and build a rover so we can pick up some dudes. Whee! Oh no. I'd like to at least put him back in the ship. Climb. Oh, there we go. No! Grab. Board. Okay. Of course. Of course I can send it to Gabbert. Blaine Gabbert. Okay. Back to the Space Center. Alright, Gerbart. We'll be back. We'll be back for you. Gerbart. It's a good name. Plug my iPad in. Gerbart. Cool. Yeah, I'm getting stuff set up anyway. Gerbart. Sorry, I'm still learning how to create stuff. Oh, okay. I have to do that in the... Oop, wrong button. Do this from the airplane hangar. Here we go. Rover mate, huh? One. One holds 2. One. That one holds 4. That's so big. Look how big that is. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. There's those. There's those. Motorized. Whoa, those are massive. Small.
No, Sissy!
Oh my god, that is so big. Okay, that's fine. Go. Nick, I'm having some trouble here. Can't really figure out how I want to do this. Because if I'm gonna rescue people, I have to have a thing that can pick them up. Payload. Because I've got this guy that can hold 2. And this guy can hold 4. The only problem is that yeah, it won't even fit on there. see, that's just not working. That's one. Alright. Well, I'm gonna need to do a little bit more research on this, because this is stuff that's just a little bit above what I understand at this point. So what we'll do is we will go back to our our ship, and we will kind of look at making some adjustments to it to make sure we can get back, and we're not so tall, and things of that nature. So let's go back and check. Let's go back and look at our ship. Beefy boy. Look at that beefy boy. This thing's just a monstrosity. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let's set that there. So what I'd like to do is I would like the thing to be this tall. And so with it being that tall, we need to kind of work around this guy. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some couplers here to our side here. Make sure they're in the center. And then I'm gonna get 2 of our 800 big boys. And I'm going to attach them there. So it gives us about the same amount of fuel that we had on our landing sequence the first time, but it doesn't leave us. It doesn't add too much weight, and we still have enough to get out there. So we'll put some caps on there, and engines. Oh.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, bud. Go watch your show. And then we'll return to this guy here. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a 4-way. One glitch that this game has is that if you touch something that has a thing on it, it will revert it back to a 2, which it just did there. Ah! This thing looks real stupid. What do you think of that, Nick? Think that looks fun? Want those next. Those decouple. Nope. Those decouple. Those couple. I've got my... Okay, so those fire. Those all decouple. And we want to start this one. Then, those decouple. What's that? Oh, yeah. All right. Beefy Boy 2. Let's see how it goes. Check to see where the moon is. The moon is there. Okay. I mean, whatever. Throttle all the way up. Let's go. Oh boy, this thing is unstable. Alright. forgot to put struts. Not the band. Not the great band, the Struts. Okay. Structure. Here. Made that a little bit more stable. Try it again. We'll probably get this one up into an orbit, and we may go ahead and call her an evening here, and then continue on the next one. I apologize for this one being a little bit slower. I should have done my rover research off stream first, but I didn't. And I'm sorry for that. I apologize to all my fan out there. Let's go. Much better. Good to hear, Nick. I'm not sure that our solid boosters here are going to be enough to get us high enough, but that's okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I don't like where this is going. I don't know if we've got enough. Knocked off course a little bit. Okay, we'll cut. Check our fuel situation. Okay. I don't hate it. But, okay. Got our maneuver here. Man, that seems like a lot of fuel. Gotta get going. This may not be the run. We'll see. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm not really liking what this one's doing. Yeah, I'm lopsided here with my orbit. I've used a ton of fuel. I don't think this is the run. So what we're gonna go ahead and do then is we're gonna go ahead and bring him back. There's no need to get another guy stranded, which is fine because then you can see. I don't know why I'm looking at my iPad. I'm looking at you. I need to look at you and say we're gonna go ahead and I can show you landing back on the planet, and that's what we'll do. I'd like to get to... I'd like to land in the water if I could. So, we'll do that. Looks alright. And let's warp. This music's so good. It's so nice. Our maneuver. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I'll just watch this. Okay, we're done. We're coming in. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and jettison everything but our pod. See you later. It's now space junk, Nick. Space junk, space junk. And we will make our final descent. Ahead and hit that. We're going to get into our retrograde. I'm going to go ahead and... I don't know what I'm doing that for. I'm I'm gonna go ahead and time warp just a little. Go ahead and save us a little bit of time here as we're getting into the upper atmosphere. I'm going to let this go till we get to about 50, and then we'll watch it come in. And okay. And now we will watch this thing come in on its own. And now we're on fire. Oh no, Nick, I've seen something bad. Oh wait, no, it's in there. Okay, oh god, I thought the parachute was gone. Good God almighty. Oh boy, I thought that parachute had burned off or something. Whew. Nervous. See our heat shield. Doing just fine here, Nick. Alright, we're under 40,000 feet. Or, I'm sorry, 40,000 meters. Looks like we will be landing in the ocean. I guess we could hit that. That end there. Hopefully we won't. Uh-oh. Oh, I bet that was our space junk hitting the atmosphere and exploding because it still has fuel. I hope that's what that was. Alright. We're at close to 25,000 feet. Meters. There's our... We're under 25. Looks like we're coming out of the fire. So far, so good. Now we are starting to lose our speed drastically now that we've come out of the atmosphere. I'd really like to come up short of the island, but we'll see. Alright, 15,000 meters, 15 kilometers. I don't think we're making it to the to this continent here. I think we're gonna land in the water, which is what we want. We don't want to mess with mountains. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy. All right, I'm gonna deploy the chute. It won't open fully until we're at about, I want to say it's 1,000 meters. I hope it's 1,000. And we'll go ahead and turn this off. We don't need that one. 3,000 meters. And we are opening. And we've slowed down. In under 500 meters. Now we slow drop. Go ahead and warp to 4 times. Just to speed it up just a little bit. We're fine. We're not gonna die. Alright, last 100 meters. Go ahead and turn our warp off. See our shadow in the water. And we have splashed. We have made it back. So now you know how that's what that's like coming back in. And we'll do a little bit more tweaking of our ship the next time. But with that, Nicholas, thank you for stopping by again. I'm glad that you're enjoying watching this game. It's a absolutely fascinating game. So with that, I will bid everybody a good night. Especially if you're watching VOD, thank you for watching. Go ahead and give us a follow here at Team Llama Games, and we'll see you next time.